You should talk. Someone will listen. Hello, I am the D Durrun. I go by Durrun on Twitch.tv. My actual name is Darren. I did a through hike in 2020, 2 years ago, to promote awareness for mental health issues. And that was a very long hike, probably about 22 days, I think it worked out to, from Dartmouth all the way to Inverness and the route I chose or whatever. Anyway, I'm back at it again. I'm going to go on another hike this year in 2022. The Rum Runners Trail. It's just a 5 day hike. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I'm not in nearly as good shape this time around. My back's been bothering me. It's been a rather terrible year for me personally. Um, I didn't go for a hike last year because of my mother's illness. She just kept getting worse, and finally this year she passed. So this year's hike, I'm not looking for donations. She left me a little bit of money. I'm going to use that to pay for it. So what's the purpose of the hike? Why am I making a video? Why am I putting it out there? Uh I just, for one, to motivate myself so I do it, I guess. I don't know. My confidence is zero. Um to be honest, even the day of, I might just say screw it and not go, but I got everything booked on my campsites, so I'm trying to financially incentivize myself to not go, right? Keep making steps until it just becomes a reality, that sort of thing. Trick yourself into doing something. But yeah, it's been a terrible year for me. Like I said, my mother passed away. Then I got COVID a month later. And with the rental increases all over the city and the housing crisis, I'm very skeptical. I just found out in my building they're going to try and get $1,200 for a one bedroom, and I live in a bachelor for almost half that. So once the rent cap is gone, I'm probably going to get forced out, and I don't know what to do about that. But that's just me ranting and rambling on. But anyway, here's the trail I pulled. Look at this fanciness, eh? Production value. This is the Rum Runners Trail. This is the path I'm going to be taking when I leave on the 18th. That's a Monday. It starts in Halifax, oddly enough, right by Joe Howe Superstore, and then you just kind of follow the road along for a bit. The first day looks like it's going to be the longest. If I get up late, I got to cheat. I could take a bus part of the way, but obviously I'm going to try and get up early and get a good early start. And it just kind of goes along all this way past Lakeswood Park. The first stop for the night. See, it's quite a ways in here. There is a little camping icon. I went out and checked it out with a neighbor of mine, mom number two. Shout out. And apparently, this is a provincial park with just open camping spots. So this is where I'm going to stop the first day. And the second day, past the head of St. Margaret's Bay. Where is it? I booked it. Maybe I should have quickly skimmed over this before. Oh, there it is. Just past Queensland, Hubbard's Cove. Yeah, there's a campground here, so that'll be night two, and then all to here to what is this? Graves Island, I think. East Chester. Anyway, there's a campground. This is a provincial run campground. So actually, the third day looks kind of small, which would be nice. I'm sure I'll be exhausted. We'll see how many blisters I have on my feet. There's the fourth day by Martins River, and then finally arriving in Lunenburg on Friday. I booked a couple nights there, so I'm going to take Saturday and explore Lunenburg and look around, take pictures. Try and make little videos along the way, take pictures. I'll be uploading everything to Instagram, so that's the best way to follow me. There'll be a link in the description to that, and to my Twitch, of course. I don't think I'll get any live streaming in because I don't have the data, but you never know. Maybe I'll get a good enough signal at a campground. I could do a little live stream, answer questions or whatnot. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm back at it. Uh, my mental health has been absolutely terrible, as one could imagine, with everything that's gone on in my life personally. And I need a hard reset, which is why I'm probably going to force myself to do this. I've been smoking again since December, which I hate. So I'm going to try and quit during the hike. Just bring like a handful with me for possible nick fits or end of day stuff. So if you see me on the trail, don't give me any cigarettes. I don't want them. I'm trying to quit. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I just my brain is Swiss cheese, so I don't know what's going on. But what I would like, I guess, which is the whole point of the video, um, since I'm not trying to raise money to pay for the hike or raise money for charity, although I will probably post a couple links where you can donate money to mental health charities if you like. Um, what I really want is just for awareness. So if you could share the video, or when I'm on the trail, share pictures that I'm putting out or little videos or clips, and just, hashtag it mental health awareness, or you should talk, someone will listen. Hashtag mental health. I don't what however you kids do it. I to be honest, I'm not super familiar with it. Probably should learn how to do it one of these days. But anyway, this is the plan. This is what I'm gonna do. This is the route. It's about 118 clicks. Got it out for budgeted out for 5 days. Roughly 25 clicks a day almost. The first day is probably the longest. So that's it. Subject to change, of course. Like if it's a monsoon on Monday, then I might have to just scrap the whole thing and delay it a week. But the idea is to leave Monday, June 18th, and try and improve my mental health and make other people aware that there's mental health issues. And it's good to be outside. Get outside. Like that's kind of the thing, right? Like when I went in 2020, so just to backtrack a little bit, I have anxiety, so I have a severe anxiety, and it's part of the reason I don't work. And for some reason, when I was out on the trail, I had no anxiety. It was such an odd feeling, and I didn't realize I had no anxiety until I was in town overnight once, and they were playing Jaws. So I went to the movie theater to see Jaws in theater, because when am I ever going to see that again? And the first time I experienced anxiety was walking up to the theater. And that's when I realized, oh my God, I haven't felt any anxiety since I've been out here. So I'm hoping by going out again, I'll get a nice little reset. I'll quit smoking, maybe clear my head, maybe get some direction, and start going forward again. And I'd like to do more hikes like this in the future. Longer hikes, maybe El Camino in Spain or something like that. That would be obviously take some fundraising and a lot of planning. But anyway, point being, like I said, share the video, share the pictures, share anything I put up on the hike, or just share the hashtags, get people talking. Let's kick up a stink for mental health. It's always underfunded and under resourced, and people have always the biggest factor with mental health, especially with depression, which I also suffer from, is nobody talks because they don't think anybody will listen. So you should talk. Someone will listen, but you have to start it. That's the problem. I get it. It seems like nothing to somebody who's fine, but somebody who suffers with it, it can be a big hurdle. So you should talk. Someone will listen. Through hiking for mental health awareness, Duran on Twitch TV. I think I'm done with all the rhetoric, and I'll post more when I have more. See ya.